So
Free for all.
why do I okay, so there's a couple spawns over here where I'm spawning right now. Basically my strategy when I play is to kind of roam around this map. Right off the rip, if you spawn where I spawn, you should look
Time to work,
either
Ghost
there, there's spawns in the docks, and there's also a spawn over here. But if you spawn on the dock or over there, somebody's gonna spawn right here. So if you spawn in one of those two places, or if you spawn like in this area, just know that that's around here. Alright, so there's a spawn area over here, and if you spawn anywhere over there, then when you're coming down, know that somebody's going to be there, and there's a couple of ways that I like to approach it. Say I spawn over, like, in this area. I'll be walking back. Some people like to camp in this corner, or like in the shadow over here and just wait for people to spawn. So just, be aware of that, like, check or something. Also, a lot of people like to camp in there, so be wary of that. Sometimes I like to come up here and kill people, and then I can also, like, if I have an AR, I can get it. I can shoot people that are walking around the other way, or, I'll just come in over here. Usually, like, around the time you're getting here, somebody's coming. Also, when you're coming around the corner, some people like to lay there or hide behind that. Just be wary of that. Check for them, and if people are doing that all game, you want to kill them because you want people to be spawning here, and if they're sitting there, nobody's going to be spawning there. Alright, so I would come over here, and I would try to, like, check to see if somebody's in there. If somebody's camping in this top building, you can lay down here and pre-aim this, and when they come back, and you can shoot them. You don't want to really go up there, because they might be sitting there just watching the door. You can roam around back. You can shoot people from over here. There's also a better spot, like, if you go backwards up against these barrels, if they poke out, they're not going to be able to see you, and you can kill them pretty easily. But when I come around, if I'm just roaming and I know nobody's in there, then I'll look over this back thing. If people are walking down here, you can see them, and they can't really, like, I can barely see over this. So I know if, like, they have almost no shot on you, it would be so hard to shoot. You can also see the alley rider down here, so it's great. Alright, so over in docks, you can come over here. If somebody is going in there, and you're shooting at them, and then you get, like, hit markers, and then they get around the corner, just aim around here, and just fire through it, because your bullets will go through, and you'll get a wall, you'll wall bang them, and then they'll be like, what? How'd they kill me? And it just makes you feel awesome, and you get a kill, and they can't really run away from you. But what I like to do when I get enough kills, if I'm using assault kill streaks, I'll put an IMS right up there in the antique building, this building with the bricks right there. I'll put it, like, right at the end of the hallway, so that way if they're coming up the stairs, boom, IMS, and if they're coming from the ladder side, they'll be running over to check the stairs, and then boom, IMS. And when I do that, then I don't roam in the back area anymore. I let people go over there. So that way the IMS can kill them if they go up and whatnot. And then I come over here. There's a couple spawns over here. There's one, like, in the back over there. There's one here. There's another one here. And there's, I think, one in the bar, like, in the back area, like, through the wall where I'm in. And if you come over here, you can kind of poke out, see if somebody spawns. Sometimes you'll be coming out here and you'll, like, catch somebody spawn, like, as they spawn. And you can just rip them up. And you can check to see if anybody's here. If they come to the door, you can rip them up. Also, if somebody's, like, at that door, rather than, or in the window, you don't have to, like, try to jump to get them. If you lay down, you have a beautiful line of sight on them. It's great. Sometimes people will be hiding inside Gina's, or they'll come out on this little awning, and if you pop out for a second, you can usually get a pretty nice shot on them. This sign is really thin, too, so I think you can shoot through it even if you don't have armor-piercing bullets. But yeah, you can run back and forth in here for a little bit and get a couple kills. Clear this area, and also sometimes people will just, oh god, the mortars, you gotta watch out for this. Sometimes people will just be running up and you can just clean them up. Good spot. I would recommend not trying to camp in here, but sometimes a lot of people come in here, so you can, like, get a kill or something and then run back. And if somebody spawns back here, there's a spawn, like, right here, and there's another one back there. So if people like this spot and they keep coming here, you know what, if they keep coming there, you might as well just pick them off. You can kill people coming through there. You can kill them over here as they spawn. It's not a bad spot. I don't like it very much. I wouldn't recommend going up here, because the amount of traffic you're going to see up here is very bad, and there's usually somebody camping on this thing, aiming here. I wouldn't recommend that at all. I also wouldn't recommend trying to come through the window because that jump is so hard to do, and also it just takes a lot of time and you're out in the open. If you spawn like somewhere over here, I think there's a spawn like right by this truck, you can come over, and sometimes people put an ID or something there, it's really stupid. Also, sometimes people will hide like right in there, so just check over as you're doing it. Maybe you want to walk through here, and then you can see if somebody's there, check if somebody's there, check that. But for the most part, my areas that I like to be on the map are over there, in the back, and on the other side where I showed you over by 10. A few things to note though about when you play this map. If you play it this way, as you're coming like around, like let's say I just killed somebody over at docks, like over at the loading docks. Like I killed them, and then I'm coming back around and I'm checking to see if anybody's coming, and then I see somebody coming down. Let's say I shoot and I kill them, my shot's just really on today, and then moving along. If I come over here, usually you can see somebody right as they spawn, and they'll be running, usually trying to go over there, or they'll be coming over to you. And usually they're just trying to get somewhere. They're not even paying attention to what, like the fact that somebody's like coming over to kill them. And you can just clean them up off spawn. If they go behind this fencing, you can just light them up. It's pretty easy. And about this area here, sometimes people will try to hide in this garbage can. Like it's off. Oh, there's no fucking shit. Yeah, that's pretty bad spot. That would, but sometimes people do it. Also, when you come over here, sometimes people are on the sign. Like if somebody keeps doing that all game, just know that to look for that before you poke out over here. And yeah, like I said, if somebody's laying down back here trying to get free kills when people run past, you're gonna want to kill them to make sure that people can spawn. Anyway, guys, that's my strategy and kind of walkthrough for this map of how I play free for all. It's usually pretty good. And usually you'll get a kill here, run over, get a kill there, run back, pick somebody up off spawn, get a kill here. Maybe you get your IMS. Run up, put it here, run out, like see somebody spawn, kill them, move around. It's like really good for just kind of messing people up off spawn, you know, putting the IMS where campers usually go, and then it kills them every time they try to go camp. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that, hope you found it useful. That is my awesome free-for-all strat for Warhawk. Thanks for watching.